So, okay, where did you put your, okay, alright, you know who this is for. Got my Barnaby plushie and JB plush. It's gonna be sitting and watching, I guess. You guess. I was like, let me make sure that everything's working. Look at the audio. And Doki. Yeah, I'm gonna look at chat through my phone. I have my computer over here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at chat on my phone. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. It took me like a couple of days to make this board game. Alright, so Matt is already in the chat. So thank you for tuning in, Matt. It's good to have you here. So Alright, so I'm gonna open up chat real quick. Alright, let's see. Alright. Okay. Welcome to Billy Party. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's inspired by the Mario Party series. Because I grew up with the Mario Party franchise. I think my first one was Mario Party 7. That's what really got me into the Mario Party series. So anywho, yeah, we're just waiting on some more people to join the stream. I'm gonna share this on Discord and my social media real quick. Alright. So, go to Discord. And then Twitter. FANMADE board game inspired by. Alright. Yep. Posted on Twitter. Yeah, Billy Party. I mean, if you're familiar with the Mario Party series, then you'd get the reference. All right. So, like I was saying, it took me a couple of days to put all this together. And yeah, I did some test runs. Now this is considered a prototype. For right now we're going to be doing solo mode, meaning we're going to be using one game piece. So I'm going to move this throughout the board. Larry Boy is going to represent me. Hello, Kirsten. Thank you for tuning in. I'm doing great. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm so happy that I made this. I grew up with board games, and I'm inspired by Barnaby from Billy Bust Up. So yeah, definitely I created a really great concept. Really great concept. Because on their Twitter, they have like a GIF or whatever you want to call it, of Barnaby chasing Billy, like somewhere in the woods. So that's like the main premise of this fan-made board game. Oh, by the way, I got some trail mix. Okay, this trail mix has Cheerios, goldfish, almonds, pretzel sticks, M&M's, raisins, and some marshmallow. Still hyped for a 1,000 Year Door remake, even though I'm waiting until August to play it. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I definitely want to get the game as well. I also want to get the remake of Luigi's Mansion 2. Pretzel stick. And I also got my Coca-Cola. So anyways, it's been a good Friday. It's a good Friday so far. So far so good. And, well, guess what? We're going to be playing, I kind of sort of working on a title, but I think it would be great. Like, Barnaby on the Hunt, is pretty self-explanatory. And again, it's a fan-made game. I mean, if the Billy Bust Up team actually sees this, and sees what I've worked on, sees this board game, so like, that'd be so cool. I mean, yeah, if they wanted to come up with a board game similar to this, then that'd be really cool. So that's when you know that Larry Boy Fanatic, yours truly, inspired this game. Well, they gotta work on the Billy Bust Up game first, the actual Billy Bust Up game first, and then maybe if they want to do like a board game kind of like this, then that's cool. That'd be really, really cool. Oh, like maybe if I share this with Black Griffin, who plays Barnaby and Billy Bust Up. Oh my God, that'd be really cool. I mean. Him reacting to this, that'd be super cool. I think I know a way to send this his way. Okay, so again, the pretzel stick. Not sure if they're gonna expand the game to different genres. I remember Katie saying she's not good at racing games. Well, probably not. I mean, I don't see them doing like a Mario Kart of some sort. Yeah, I don't see them doing like a Mario Party type of game either. I mean, yeah. But you know, and it's like, this is a fan-made game, and it's to show off my appreciation for Billy Bust Up, so yeah. Anywho, we're going to turn it over to the feature presentation. Let me just move some stuff around. get this camera to look at the feature presentation. And like I've said, I'm going to be looking at chat through my phone. My computer's over there at the desk. Yeah, I had to do some moving around because I wasn't sure if like the board was gonna fit and where my laptop computer's gonna be at. So I had to do some rearranging. Alright, so I'm gonna move this table real quick. Yeah, I had to bring in a small table for this. Anywho, oh, this is gonna work. Just had to make a reference to one of those songs from Chuck E. Cheese. It's a good Friday so far for me too, because it's their 47th anniversary today. Really? Chuck E. Cheese? It's like I miss their animatronics. That was like the heart and soul of Chuck E. Cheese. When they merged with Pizza Time Theater and all that. Any of you guys remember? Nintega Dario remembers. Alright, anywho. We're gonna move this over here. Okay. I'm gonna move this over here. Alright. I'm looking at getting another part for the friggin' tripod. Celebrate the anniversary. More table room. With more table room. That's their brilliant idea. That's their brilliant idea, like, seriously. Alright, I'm gonna see if, like, there we go. We're seeing, so that you guys can see the board. Now I've taken the liberty of having my Barnaby cutout, the Barnaby mansion or whatever. I mean, some of you might not have a Barnaby mansion cutout. That's okay. And this just give like a visual appeal. Okay. So. So I want you guys to see the whole board. Yeah, give like that a visual appeal. As I maybe move this board a little bit. Yeah, we moved it just a little bit. If I can, yeah, again, I'm looking at chat and yeah, I can multitask. Okay, employee. Sir, we're out of supplies to make more tables. CEO. I know. Take out the parts from the scrapped animatronics and convert them into tables. I mean, that's a brilliant idea. A breathtaking display of buffoonery. Alright, so yeah, we pretty much got this. Oh yeah, and I scanned the different squares, the different like all the parts of the board, So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna post these to my DeviantArt page where you guys can download the full board, and also in the description of this live stream, I have a link to the game instructions. So if you guys want to try this out for yourselves, then you can. Yeah, I just gotta scan the Barnaby cards, and I gotta scan the Barnaby death cards. Yeah, let me introduce you to the Barnaby death cards real quick. So, the object of this game, first of all, is to go through all of this. And let me just refocus here. Go through all this and survive. Either you make it out alive or you suffer the consequences. So we got Barnaby's knife. We got him being strangled, and then him being crushed, and then the poisoned apple. So like you remember in the Barnaby cutscene. So like depending on how well you do in this game, is like live or die. We gotta find that out. So this, what we're doing is we're doing solo. We're doing a solo match. Now for multiplayer, I need to do some testing on that. But I'm pretty sure that that up to 4 players can play this. Yeah, I just gotta like type up the rules and everything. But for now, I've already typed up the rules for like a solo, okay? The Samsung phone Galaxy and the Samsung phone are so good. Where's this Samsung? Should be a waterproof case so you can use it under water. Alright, so let me give you the premise of this spectacular fan-made game. Okay, Barnaby on the hunt. So, you're stuck in Barnaby's mansion. And Barnaby threatens to make you his permanent guest at his party. After listening to his song, A Million Gruesome Ways to Die, you manage to escape through a coffin window and into his graveyard. So that's where you are right now. That's where you start, is outside his mansion. You manage to escape, but he's not done with you. He's not done with you, and he's gonna be chasing you through the forest. So your job is to go from here to here. Now, and the last space, you're gonna have to roll that 20-sided dice to see if you go free or you have to suffer your fate. So the ultimate goal is to get that finish line, to get to the finish line, survive, and voila. Anywho, let's begin, shall we? Oh, and while you're trying to escape, Barnaby's going to be chasing you. Because there's this space, the Barnaby roll space. If you land on that, Barnaby gets to roll 2 dice instead of just 1. Now, if he rolls doubles, then he automatically gets you, and you have to return to the start space. So you're only allowed to roll this, unless you get to a scenario where it tells you to use the 20-sided dice. Again, the instructions are linked in the description of this live stream. Alright, so you're going to need 2 play pieces if you're doing this solo. In my case, I'm going to be using Larry Boy, my Larry Boy figurine. And for the Barnaby play piece, I'm going to be using this ring. By the way, this ring is from that movie Snow White and the Huntsman, and this is how you wear it. You wear it on your thumb. And I thought this would be a good representation of Barnaby. So you could use anything that says Barnaby Ghost Owl. I'm thinking about making a Barnaby token so that you wouldn't have to use just about anything. Yeah, the Barnaby cards, if you land on a Barnaby space like this one, then you're gonna have to pick a card. Now, these cards say stuff different. Alright, so for example, if you land on a Barnaby space, you have to pick a card, and it'll say something like, oh, phone a friend. Wait, there's no phone service. Go back to the start. So let's say you land on a Barnaby space, any of them, either that one or that one, and you end up picking this card, and it tells you to go back to the start, and it's like, okay, gotta go back to the start. And again, the rules are in that Google Doc that I have linked in the description. And don't you worry, guys. For multiplayer, I gotta type up the rules for multiplayer. Right now, I just have for solo. But yeah, I could definitely see you guys playing with your friends. Like up to 4 players, actually. Because there's 4 different ways that Barnaby can make you lose in this game. Okay. Oh great, it's that Womp from Island Tour. No phone service in the mansion. What a terrible party. Well, obviously there's no phone service in the forest either, because you're in Barnaby's forest. This is his property, so yep. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. So we managed to escape the mansion. So we're outside the mansion. We're in the graveyard, kind of, sorta. So we can get this part out of the way. It's a good visual. And let me move this just a little bit. Yeah, to get everything. Alright. And I'll explain like each and every scenario as we play this. So remember, we're only allowed to use 1 dice. 1 die. Whatever you want to call it. And you know what? Since we're gonna be choosing paths, I'm gonna let you guys choose the type of paths for us to take. Alright, so here we go. Come on, let's do this. Alright. So what do we have? 5. We rolled a 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we get to roll again. 4. 1, 2. Now, so we're able to like, so yeah, even though we rolled a 4, we gotta stop at 2 because we got a fork in the road. So this is our first fork in the road. So let me explain the paths to you. Okay, so Move that right there. So you got three options. Either we go through the green path, the yellow path, or the red path. Now keep in mind, there's a possibility that you can land in the acid water and have to go back to the start if you choose green. Now if we choose yellow, there's a possibility of having to draw a Barnaby card from the deck. Same with the red. So I'm gonna type up the chat, start a poll. Which path? Green, yellow, red. All right, so remember, it's a possibility that will end up in the acid water, and there's also a possibility to having to draw a card from the Barnaby card deck. So no matter what path you choose, there's always something. There's always a possibility. Yeah, I don't think we should take long for these types of polls. Oh, some of you want green, some of you want yellow. There's a tie. And yeah, there's specific rules for choosing a path in the game instructions. Yeah, I designed this I designed the FANMADE board game because I wanted this game to be challenging. I wanted this game to have you think, you know? Alright, so you guys want green. Yep, you guys want green, so we're gonna go this way. Oh, but first we gotta roll the dice again. So you gotta announce the path that you're taking first before you roll your dice. Alright? So 1. Here we go, 1. Hi Tian, how you doing? So we moved 1 space. Alright, so we're gonna roll the dice again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, you made it through the path just fine. Be better if the green path was longer with 1 danger space, while the red path is shorter with more danger space. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Oh yeah, and yeah, keep in mind this is a prototype. And don't move my board. Well, we gotta move it so that we can see what's up. And again, I've already scanned like all the parts of the board so that you guys could put it together. It'll be downloadable through my DeviantArt page. Yeah, I just got to do the same with the cards. And plus, I'll be adding more cards to the Barnaby card deck. Alright, so continuing on. And hopefully we don't get that Barnaby roll, because he'll come after us if we do. 4. 1, 2, 3. And remember to treat the tree as a space. Alright, so let's look at the rules here. The rules for the tree. And right now we can use the 20-sided dice. So if we roll, yeah, you can see the rules there. It says here, if you roll a 1, 2, if you roll any number between 1 and 5, then you've successfully hid from Barnaby and you escape. And the blue dot means you get to put your character on the blue space here. So you got 2 different paths. Now if you roll a number between 6 and 10, then that means Barnaby found you, but you're able to escape through the purple path. Now, if you roll any number between 11 and 20, then that means Barnaby caught you and you're gonna have to go back to the start. So hopefully we roll a good number. Alright, so we're gonna be using the 20-sided dice. Alright, so we gotta roll good. 3. 3 is between 1 and 5, so we get to go on the blue path. That means we were able to successfully hide from Barnaby using that tree. So we're able to escape him for the time being. Alright, so we're back to using the regular dice. Get the 20-sided dice out of the way. Alright, let's roll something good. And we got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're at another fork in the road. So, green, yellow, or red. Now the green, there's a possibility of landing on either the Barnaby card or the Barnaby roll space. If you choose yellow, there's a possibility of landing on the Barnaby roll space or heading back to the tree. Now the red, same thing as the green, but the spaces are switched around. So I'm gonna have you guys vote once again. Oh yeah, and you can use this live stream as a reference on how to play this game. Yeah, I'll definitely make a note of that in the game instructions. So how are you enjoying this so far? You guys having fun? You guys having a good time? We're gonna have a good time. Alright, I'm gonna move this just a little bit so that we can see what we're doing. See what we're doing. Oh my gosh! So far we're doing good. I mean, like when I was testing this out, yeah, I kept getting having to draw from the Barnaby card deck. We're gonna get super wild. Alright. We'll give a couple more minutes on the voting. Thanks, so far only one person has voted. It was like, okay, I got a text message. Oh, who can it be at this hour? He's so cute. Look at that later. This is a good concept. I would definitely tweak some paths to make it a bit harder. I agree. Gonna have a good time. Alright, so definitely will. Alright, so you want yellow this time. Alright, yellow it is. Alright, so we announced that we're gonna go and use yellow. Okay, and then roll the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we made it out there pretty good. Now, I'm kind of concerned about the clearing because there's a possibility that we would have to go back several spaces or even head back to the start. Yellow, the back has less risk. Why would anyone pick either green or red? Yeah, I'm thinking about adding some more risk to the paths. Okay, so 4. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, so we're at the clearing. So we gotta use the 20-sided dice again. So here are the rules here for the clearing. If you roll a number between 1 and 5, then you're forced to go back to the tree. Now, if you roll anything between a 6 and 10, then you're forced to ride the river back to the start. But if you roll an 11, if you roll anything between an 11 and 20, then that means you can keep going, which leads to the gate, which is getting close to the finish. Alright, so we're going to roll our 20-sided dice. Alright, good luck. 14. However, even though we've made it out of the clearing, there's a possibility that we get to that this game does not end well for us. Alright, so let me just move this little Barnaby token out of the way for the time being. Yeah, this is to show you guys. Alright, so let's roll the dice again. We're back to our regular dice. 3. 1, 2, 3. It was like, wow, this is like... I had a lot less luck than this when I was testing this. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spaces. We gotta treat the gate as a space. Two. 1, 2. I'm kind of scared because what if we rolled this? Alright. 1. Oh no! We landed on the Barnaby roll. So this means we gotta use 2 dice. And we gotta use 2 dice. And remember, we gotta be careful though, because if we roll doubles, then that means we gotta go all the way back to the start. So oh my god, we got snake eyes! No! No, 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 no. We gotta... Oh, man. We were doing so good. Oh, man. We were doing so good. Dang it. Oh, my God. That means we gotta start all over again. Jeez Louise. Oh, my God. Dang it! We were doing so good! No more luck for you! Super Mario and Friends. I've done a lot of videos on Billy Bust Up. I mean, seriously, look it up. If you don't know who Barnaby is, he's a ghost owl! Ooh, no more luck for you! Yeah, smile all you want, Barnaby. Dang it. Anywho, we're 41 minutes into the stream, by the way. Okay, now we gotta roll again. Hopefully, we make it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it, we gotta draw a Barnaby card. Hopefully, it's something good. Hopefully. And let me zoom in. This is a Barnaby card. You flag a passing vehicle. Oh no! It's Barnaby as the driver! So he drives you to the nearest fork in the road. So we're pretty close to this one, so we're gonna move our character to the fork in the road. Alright, so I'm going to have you guys choose again on which path to take. And again, the game instructions will be in the description. And Junior Boy is here. How you doing, Junior Boy? What? You were so close to winning. I know, JB, I know. Oh, she's getting you Wendy's. That's awesome. Alright, so... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna choose this time. I'm gonna choose red. I'm announcing to you guys that I'm gonna choose red. Hopefully, this dice will give me good luck. So, red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so far, that path is okay. We don't have to worry about anything. Oh yeah, let me just set this aside and move this a little so that we can see what's happening in that part of the board. Alright, so far we're doing good. So I'm gonna roll again. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we didn't run into any problems in the red path, so that's good. That's good. Alright, we're out of focus again. There we go. I'm gonna roll the dice again. Roll the dice again. 4. 1, 2, 3. So we're back to using the 20-sided dice. So as a reminder, if we roll anything between 1 and 5, then we gotta take the blue path. But if we roll anything between 6 and 10, we gotta take the purple path. But if we roll something between 11 and 20, then that means we have to go back to the start. Alright, get this dice out of the way. We're going to use our 20-sided dice. And we rolled a 9. So that means we take the purple path. Alright. Get this dice out of the way. Alright, hopefully we don't land in the acid water or the Barnaby roll. And this is the first time of us using the purple path during this stream. Alright, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, we gotta use the Barnaby roll again. The 2 dice. Now, for the inspiration behind behind that is, like, if you're familiar with Mario Party 10 and Bowser Party, it's like everyone in Bowser Party has to roll only 1 dice. 1 dice per turn. But Bowser is allowed to roll 4 dice. So in this case, Barnaby is allowed to roll 2 dice. I'm not making it 4 because that was part of the problems, like, behind Bowser Party. So I learned from Mario Party 10, like, some of the mistakes they made. So rectifying them here. Alright, so hopefully we don't get doubles. If we get doubles, then we're in trouble. Alright, let me just move this. Yeah, if we get doubles, we're in trouble. Yep. There we go. And our Barnaby game piece is right here. Yeah, it was good to see, like, how far he's able to catch up to us. 4, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, he doesn't have to choose a path. Like, if we remember, we took the red path recently, so he's most likely going to go this way. Because guess what? He's on the hunt, so definitely. Alright, so he won't be able to move again until we end up with a Barnaby roll space again. So, what do we get? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're back in the clearing, and we gotta use this dice. The 20-sided dice. And the rules are right there. Come on, get us out of here. And we rolled a 4. And that's between 1 and 5, so we're gonna have to go back to the tree. Now, when you get back to the tree, we got to use the 20-sided dice again. Hopefully, we can continue on instead of having to go back to the start. Alright, so give us something good. Damn it, we got a 14. We got a 14. And that's between 11 and 20, so guess what? We gotta go back to the start. Yeah, and Barnaby has to go back to the start. Barnaby has to go back to the start as well. Okay, I did. Just keep it like that. I want to roll the dice. Hang on. I want to roll the dice. Okay. Alright, you gotta roll this one. Okay. Okay. Give us something good. Okay, so he rolled a 3. He rolled a 3, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You did a great job there. Thanks. Alright, let's continue making a good job and getting us out of this forest. 3. 1, 2, 3. And we gotta roll again. We need that. Even though it's like the fork in the road is just right there, we still gotta do that obligatory dice roll. Alright. So, okay, for shits and giggles, we'll do the yellow path. So I'm announcing that we're going to take the yellow path. So, we're going to roll again. Hopefully we get a good number. And we got 3. We got 3. 1, 2, 3. Dang it. We've got to do a Barnaby card. And we gotta roll 2 dice. Okay, so we need the 2 dice again. Hopefully, Barnaby does not come after us. We're trying not to get doubles. What do we get? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh, like, look at how close he is. Look at how close he is. You guys seeing that? He's so close to us. He's right behind us. That's better than I can roll in Mario Party 6. This the one. I think he did the finale on the board just fine. Best to keep it that way. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Alright, so we're back to using the 1 dice. Alright, okay. 1. Alright, so we gotta roll again. Now remember, Barnaby doesn't move again until we get a Barnaby roll space. And we got 5. We rolled a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even though the tree is just 1 space away, we still got to do the obligatory dice roll. So 1. Alright, so we got to go back to using the 20-sided dice. Give us something good. Don't send us back to the start. $15. And that's between 11 and 20. Dang it! Between 11 and 20. So we got to go back to the start. And so does Barnaby. So we're back to the start, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately. Because board is boring. Board bad. Give me power so I can do this. So I can make it better. Well, we gotta understand it's a prototype. It's a prototype. Alright. So, like I was saying, I wanted this game to be challenging. I mean, that's the whole point of this. That's part of what makes this game challenging. Make it challenging. So it's no walk in the park. Literally, it's not a walk in the park. Alright, so we gotta roll again. 2. 1, 2. Alright, so we gotta roll again. 1, 2, 3. And we gotta roll again. 1. Obligatory dice roll. 5, and then 1. You know what? Since we did all 3 of these paths, I think we'll go down the green path again. What do you say? So, we're going to go down green, so I'm going to roll my dice again. 4. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully I don't go into the acid water. I'm trying to avoid that. Anyway, I'm going to roll my dice again. And we got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, obligatory dice roll. 6. We'll stop at 1. And we got to use our 20-sided dice again. Alright. So let's roll this dice. Hopefully we don't land anywhere between 11 and 20. Let's get something good. Get something good. Damn it! 18. So we're going back to the start. People might rage quit on this. Is there even a finish line? Yeah, it's you'll see that in a little bit. Getting there is not easy, as we saw earlier. We were so close to finishing the game, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we gotta roll. 1. 1. 5. We rolled a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we gotta roll again. 1. So I'm thinking red. We're gonna take red. 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so hopefully we don't land on Barnaby or the Barnaby roll. 6. Let me just move this real quick. So we rolled a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank God. Okay, so we need another dice roll. 6, 1. Alright, so we need that 20-sided dice again. The 20-sided dice right here. A 10. Okay, so between a 6 and 10, we gotta take the purple road. Finally, it's like we're stuck going back to the beginning over and over. Alright, so we're taking the purple path. Alright. 3. 1, 2, 3. Damn it! Just when we were doing so good, we gotta go back to the start. Again. Alright, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another 6. You know what? We're gonna go. I'm gonna announce yellow. Let's try yellow. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this again. Alright, so we gotta roll the dice again. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we made it out of that, so that's good. And 5. 1, 2, 3. So we gotta use the 20-sided dice again. Hopefully we take the blue or purple path. Okay, what's it say? 12. Oh my God! between 11 and 20. Well, back to the start. Anywho, back to the regular dice. 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, you know what? I'm going to go through yellow again. So let's roll for that. 1, 2. Alright, so we're going to roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we gotta roll again. 3. 1, 2, 3. We gotta roll again. 4. Alright, so we're using our 20-sided dice again. Give us something good. 15. Between 11 and 20. Yeah, now that I think about, well, actually, I was thinking about this, like, yesterday. It's like, okay, well, this game is taking too long. What happens if you don't want to play the game anymore? Well, if you decide to forfeit, then you're going to have to put these in a box and then draw from that box. And that's how you choose your fate. And that would mean that Barnaby wins the game. But we're not at that point yet because we're not going to forfeit. Alright, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dice roll. You know what? We're going to go green this time. We're going to go on the green path. Hopefully we don't hit the acid water. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you forfeit, you flip the board and leave the table. Yeah, only change the split paths. Too bad, SpongeBob. You gotta ride the eel. This is longer than Monopoly. Well, I'm not sure about that. I mean, does Monopoly let you forfeit or anything? Alright, so 1. Oh my god, we're getting so close to the acid water. Give us something good. I don't want to go back to the start. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Thank God. 5. And then, voila, we're back to the tree. Alright, so, we're going to be using the 20-sided dice again. Anywho. And we got 6. 6, 6, and 10. So, we're going on the purple road. Alright, so we're back to our regular dice. Regular dice, y'all. Hopefully we don't hit the acid water or the Barnaby roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank God. Okay. This a little. Alright, so let's roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we gotta look at these rules again. Okay, let us keep going. We need something between 11 and 20. Please, pretty please. Alright. And this is also a game of chance, basically. It's all based on whatever you roll. So, honey, that means we get to keep going. Finally. Okay, you're gonna see the finish line, JB. You're gonna see the finish line. Don't you worry. Little birdie, don't you worry. Alright, get this 20-sided dice out of the way. Alright, so we're back to using the regular dice. Regular dice. Okay, give us something good. Give us something good. 1. Try to avoid the Barnaby roll. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. So nervous. It's just so that the board doesn't fall off. You know what? I could use my cup. Yeah, let me use my cup. Alright, so how many spaces do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Alright. Getting a little nervous here. Alright. Maybe I'll move this up a little. It might seem like I'm stalling, but there's a reason for everything. Alright. There, I can set the cup there. Alright, so you see the last of 4 spaces. We're trying to, like, when we stop here, we got to use the 20-sided dice for this part. And when we roll the dice, the goal is to get to the finish. If we roll between 1 and 3, then that means we win. However, if we roll anything between 4 and 20, then that means we got to choose our fate. Alright, so good luck. So close. Reach for those stars. Sneaks up to LBF with Barnaby's knife. Hey LBF, it was very nice to meet you. First knife at LBF, but misses. Damn it. 15% chance to finish. How in the world? You know what? I'm thinking about modifying that to make it seem like, okay, well, if you roll between 1 and 10, then you win. And if you roll between 11 and 20. I'm thinking about changing that up a little, you know? Alright, so here we go. Please, 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 please. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The moment of truth, y'all. The moment of truth. The 20-sided dice. Well, we don't need these cards anymore because we're close to the end. Alright, so again, if we roll a 1 and 3, then that means we win. But if we roll anything between a 4 and 20, then that means we gotta choose our fate. Yeah, the stakes are pretty high at this point. Alright. Let's find out what we get. Damn it, we rolled a 15. So that means we gotta choose our fate. So what we're gonna do here going to take an empty box, make sure it's not see-through, and we're going to put the 4 cards into the box. Now, a reminder of what the 4 cards look like. Being stabbed, being strangled, being crushed, or being poisoned. Death by AI. Your fate is sealed. I love that Discord game. It's pretty good. I recommend it. I definitely recommend it. Alright, so we're going to turn the camera back over to me. Back over to you, LBF. And I got to carefully... There we go. So I have... Sorry about that, folks. I got all 4 cards in this box, and I'm shaking it up. And without looking, I have to pick a card from this box. Let me see if I can... Yeah, because... Yeah, as you can see right here, we didn't land on a good number. We rolled a 15 instead of a 1, 2, and 3. Alright. So I got the 4 cards. Barnaby's knife, which means stabbed. Barnaby being strangled, showing how to be strangled. And then the card where it has Barnaby's fist, meaning that he crushed you. And then we got the poison apple, meaning that Barnaby poisoned you. So, shake up the cards, shake up the 4 cards, and we're forced to choose our fate. So without looking, yeah, that's what I was kind of debating on. I was thinking about modifying that bit so that the chances wouldn't be that low. Again, this is a prototype, so yeah, I'm gonna go back and change it some. Alright, so I picked a card. So how are we dying today, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my god, we're being strangled. Death by strangulation. And once you pick your card, you gotta place it here. So, unfortunately, Barnaby won this game, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I'm gonna modify this part. So yeah, death by strangulation. Rip LBF, rip Larry boy. Alright, so Barnaby won. Woo-hoo! Yeah, and that's kind of like the whole point of the game. It's like you're trying to escape Barnaby, like through his forest, like, and like the inspiration behind it is that gif, like I was saying earlier, that gif of Barnaby chasing Billy. Like there's a storyboard of Barnaby going ballistic and Billy turning to run, and then Barnaby is like ballistic and just like goes after her. I mean, jeez Louise. Uh. Yeah, but this was pretty fun, right? This was pretty fun. I had fun. Did you guys have fun? Bacon is gonna be pissed if I start playing that one. Yeah, we had to go back to the start like so many times. And when you think about it, when you play the Barnaby chase sequence in Billy Butt Stuff, it's like you're trying to escape him. And at any point that he catches you, you got to go back to the start. Well, that's on one hit mode. It's like when you have one life point left. Alright, so yeah, two things need to be changed. Like, some of the paths need to be changed, and also the odds at the very end of the game need to be changed. So I'll make sure to make a note of that. Gets water, splash time. Well, that's the last fun in my life. Evaporates. Oh. Because inklings and octolings, they evaporate when they're touched by water. So anyways, yeah, there's some changes that need to be made, and yeah, I also gotta tweak up the game rules also. Yeah, in the description of this video, you're gonna see the game rules, the game instructions. And don't you worry, guys, I'm gonna be working on a multiplayer version of this game. I'm gonna type up the game instructions for that as well. But anyways, you guys, that's gonna be the stream for today. It was, yeah, that's death by strangulation. Okay, and also when you put this together like this, and you have it taped up in the back, here's what you can do to put away the game. You want to put away the game, you're done playing, you fold it up like this. Alright, so I recommend, like, the type of dice you're going to need. You're going to need 2 regular dice, and you're going to need a 20-sided dice. Very simple. And I'm going to be working on a Barnaby token so that you won't have to use something to represent Barnaby like this. Like a Barnaby token. And you can use like any figurine. You can even use an amiibo. If you have any amiibos, you can use that too. And let me stop real quick so I can take a sip of my Coca-Cola. It's like, what? Barnaby won? Well, that's the point of the game. You shouldn't have Barnaby win. Barnaby, you won? Lame. Keep your pants on. Barnaby, lame. Wait. Sorry, JB. Too bad you stomped on my knife. Wait, what? But anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. It was fun. And like I said, I'm going to be modifying some of the stuff, like some of the paths and everything. And I'll be adding more cards. Thinking about adding more cards to the Barnaby card deck. Oh, you want to hear some funny ones real quick? This one's Phone a Friend. Wait, there's no phone service. You got to go back to the start. Here's this one. Oh yeah, here's this one. If you get this card, it says you're snatched by Barnaby's minions, and you have to go back to the start. Oh, and here's this one. Barnaby accidentally throws you into the clearing, and you gotta roll the dice. You gotta roll the 20-sided dice. And then there's this one. Barnaby swipes his knife at you, and he tells you to go back to the recent checkpoint. So there's cards like that. I'll make them silly. I'll make a lot of these silly. So that was just some of the cards. I got like a lot more. And a lot of this will be downloaded, you'll be able to download through my DeviantArt page very soon. So I have the board scanned. I just got to scan the Barnaby cards and the Barnaby death cards. Where are the other ones? Yeah, I'll have these scanned as well, so that you guys can have everything you need. Yeah, more cards are coming. Where's the your fate is determined, go to the last space before the end. If you roll a 7 or 11, you win. Anything else, go back to the start. 7-11. Yeah, more Barnaby cards coming soon. So you'll be able to download the board, the cards, and everything soon through my DeviantArt page. So anyways, you guys, that's going to be the end of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you like the stream, leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to the Larry Fanatic channel. That's me. If you want to support the show, you can leave a tip through my Ko-fi link, coffee.com/RonnieGunza06, or you can donate to my Patreon or become a channel member. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah. The thing about Twitter is that they changed their URL code. Instead of twitter.com, it's x.com. And it's like, not too crazy about it. And you can also follow me on DeviantArt, like I said, Larry Boy Fanatic YT. Alright, thank you for playing Billy Party. Thanks for playing! Way to go! Alright, and I'm thinking about doing this again in the future, but next time this board will be modified, I promise you. I'm gonna take the feedback, what you guys have suggested in the comments. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about the ending too, because there's like right now there's like a low chance of actually winning, so I want to fix that. Thank you for pointing that out. So yeah, this has been your girl Larry Boy Fanatic. The eyes and plunge your ears of the Larry Boy multiverse, and yeah, had a great time today. See you guys. Ooh, can't wait to win next time. Ooh.